If hepatitis B surface antigen is positive, then you try to find if the patient is having cirrhosis or not. If the patient is having cirrhosis, then irrespective of the liver enzyme, irrespective of the age, irrespective of the mother load, you have to treat. Cirrhosis, you have to treat. Now, if the patient doesn't have cirrhosis, but the liver enzymes are persistently high, and the viral load is more than 20,000, those patients also you have to treat. But if the patient does not have cirrhosis, liver enzymes are high, but the viral load is in the range of 2,000, less than 20,000, you do not treat. You just monitor every 6 months. Every 6 months, we repeat the viral load. If the viral load increases, then we start treatment. We will also monitor while the patient is on treatment with ultrasound and alpha-fetoprotein every 6 months. For hepatitis B, if the patient does not have cirrhosis, but the viral load is more than 20,000, say, you have to treat, you use tenofovir. If the patient is having commensurative cirrhosis, you use indicator 0.5. If the patient is having decompensated cirrhosis, then the dose is 1 milligram once a day. Tenofovir, alafenamide, fumarate, we don't get in our supplies. We only get tenofovir, isoproxil, and indicator. Now, children more than 12 years, weight more than 35 kg, dose is 300 milligram once a day. Once you start treatment for hepatitis, the treatment is hepatitis B, treatment is lifelong. For hepatitis C, it's 12 weeks or 24 weeks. But hepatitis B, once you start treatment, the treatment is lifelong. Now, if the child weighs say 10 to 11 kg, then you give 3 ml of indicator. You are supposed to get serum indicator in the supply, but we still have not got. And then, depending on the body weight, you give the ml, 3 ml, 4 ml, 5 ml, depending on the body weight. We use tenofovir and indicator because resistance does not develop to this. Earlier we used to use namiprudine and diltiazem and antifovir. Resistance is used to develop. If the patient is pregnant and the patient needs treatment for hepatitis B, you have to give tenofovir. You do not give indicator. And children say 2 to 11 years, we prefer deep serum indicator, depending on the body weight. Now, indicator is preferred over delivery because if it takes more than 60, we use indicator. If the patient is bone disease, we use indicator. And if the kidney is impaired, we use indicator. Now, before treatment, we always give counseling and make sure that the patient comes every month to collect the medicine. If they don't come, we go out through mobile. And we always measure LFT, KFT for the meantime. If the patient is on hemodialysis, okay. If the GFR is 30 to 49, you give 300 milligram of tenofovir every 48 hours. If the GFR is in the range of 10 to 29, you give 300 milligram twice weekly. Okay. If the GFR is less than 10 and not the hemodialysis, we do not treat. If the patient is in hemodialysis, we give 300 milligram every 7 days. To calculate the GFR, we can choose local word on that we calculate the GFR and then depending on the clearance, we adjust the dose. And we always monitor for hepatitis cellular carcinoma. So cirrhosis and risk for monitoring. Now, in some patients, if the liver enzymes are persistently normal, and viral load is persistently not detected, okay, and the hepatitis B antigen becomes antibody against hepatitis B antigen developed, and maintains for 1 year, those patients we can stop treatment. Otherwise, treatment is lifelong. years hospitalization, and what anybody is positive, what else should you do? You do LFT, KFT, complete hematogram, proton ultrasound, and the viral. This patient, there is anemia, platelets are decreasing. If the platelet is less than 1 lakh, that means the patient is developing cirrhosis. If bilirubin is okay, albumin is little bit low, that means the liver synthetic function is decreasing. Enzymes are little bit raised, water treatment time is 1.6, that means water 1.5, the patient is going to decompensation. On ultrasound, there's a post acute extract, cirrhosis is there. Water in diameter is 1 o'clock here, so cirrhosis is there. Splenomegaly is there, but there's no ascites. So what stage of liver disease is this? You do the FB score is more than 2.5. That